Hi, everyone. Bill Rentschler in the 1011 Now streaming studio. It is Monday, and that means we get to hang out with Jessie Schmidt from the Better Business Bureau. Jessie, appreciate you hanging out with us today. We're talking consumer safety spotlight, so again, things that folks just kind of need to be out on the watch for. And we have a lot of big things coming up here, Jessie, with Thanksgiving just a couple weeks away, Christmas right around the corner. I don't know about you, my grocery store is all Christmas stuff now.
Oh, yes. And all of our local shops are all decked out. We kind of fly by the Thanksgiving part right into the Christmas season.
We really do, which is kind of unfortunate because it would be nice to take at least a little bit of a break before we dive right in. And so we're talking today, the BBB has, a little bit of a play on the 12 Nights of Christmas, and we're doing kind of the naughty list, the 12 scams and 12 things that the BBB wants people to be on the lookout for as we head into the holiday season. And it's quite a list. There's a lot on there.
There is a lot on here, Bill. And so we'll just jump right in. First, we want you to be very, very cautious of those misleading social media ads. And we talk about those around every season that we're in, whether it's the election that we just talked about, social media there, but whether you're going to buy something on social media, you see all kinds of products advertised. We're just going to tell you, do a little bit deeper dive. Online purchase scams are the third riskiest scam that we found last year and always are in the top 5. So just take a little bit of a deep breath. Try and stop that impulse buying when you're shopping online.
Yeah, it can be
and
tough.
Then
Oh,
gosh, right? Because it's such a great deal. Can't pass it up.
You're in the groove of holiday shopping. You're adding things to your cart willy-nilly, and then this thing pops up, and you see it on whatever social media platform, and you have to have it, and unfortunately, that's where they get you.
Right. Big trouble ensuing. And the next one is the social media gift exchanges. We've seen them be secret sisters, and it's anywhere from a bottle of wine to a dish towel, and then they want you, to submit the list of participants and pay it forward. And we're just going to tell you all of these versions, you're unwittingly sharing your personal information along with those that you add to that list. And so your friends and family, and they can be tricked into buying and shipping gifts or money to people that they don't know. And this is the thing that people don't know. These are illegal. They are pyramid schemes. And what happens is the people at the top get all of the gifts or all of the money, and the people at the bottom get stuck with a lump of coal.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to tell you these all look really good and fun, and the intent is probably great. We're just going to tell you stay away from those. They can get you in trouble.
Yeah, always got to be careful sharing any kind of personal information online. It's just, again, should be a big red flag.
Yes, it sure should be. And then there are apps that come out just for the holidays, and some of them are, Breakfast with Santa. You can go online with Santa, or it can be something where you are going to get a personalized letter for your kids to Santa. We're going to tell you, look very, very closely at those privacy policies. What exactly does it entail? And again, are you sharing something that you don't want to be sharing? Is there malware attached to those that are going to be downloaded to your devices, whether that's your smartphone or your computer, and are going to suck you in and, again, have malicious intent when they're sitting on your devices trying to gather information, whether it's your banking information or just your personal information.
Mm-hmm. The next one, we kind of talked, we were going to skip over a little bit, but it was actually fake toll collection texts. That can be kind of scary.
It can be, especially if you're traveling to areas that you might be on some toll roads, and you get home and you get these messages that say, oh, you didn't pay for this toll service, or, now you're going to have an extra fine, all of those things. So just something to think about if you're traveling during the holidays.
Yeah. But the next one, free gift cards. Again, this is something, it can be really hard to buy gifts for people, and so sometimes the easy way out of that is just get them a gift card. But we want to be careful how and where we're getting those gift cards.
And I'm going to say, air quotes around this free, there is no free lunch. If you receive something unsolicited or an email with gift card offers, please don't open that. Mark it as spam or junk, because these get sent out in bulk, and all they need is a few people to click on it. Again, you could be giving your email or your cell phone number. Oftentimes, these scammers impersonate legitimate companies that we all want a gift card to. So just be very, very cautious.
And then we've seen this one again before, but fake job offers that pop up during again, a lot of companies, a lot of businesses do need some seasonal workers. But again, you got to read the fine print and make sure you know what you could be signing up for in return in terms of that.
Oh gosh, absolutely. And I think all of us, when we check out somewhere the day they say we're looking for a few friendly faces, well, the way to, if you're interested in that little bit of extra seasonal work, apply right there, right? Don't respond to an email that drops in your inbox and tells you that you're going to have a great job with Amazon at $20 an hour and you never have to leave your house. So there's lots of holiday help out there because they want to meet the demands of the shoppers. Just employment scams are our number one scam last year. So, and it affects a large group of people, 18 to 44. So be thoughtful if you're going to do that as well.
The next two here, Jessie, kind of go hand in hand a little bit, but imposter scams and fake charities. So again, just people trying to make you think something else, whether it be a person or a charity. Again, now is the time of year when a lot of folks are looking to do a little bit of charity, maybe giving during the holidays, but important to do that. Don't let things like this deter you from doing that, but just again, make sure you know where your money's going.
Oh gosh, Bill, you really hit the high points on both of these, right? It is a season of the year that we feel very charitable, and we do want everybody to have a good holiday. But just know that those organizations that we love and care deeply about, people can impersonate them as well. So just, again, do your research. How have you donated to these charities before? If you're reaching out to a business, again, via social media for customer support, we're going to say, geez, watch out for those fake accounts first. Go find that website independently and click on that contact us, because you're much better to get down that, get to the right people right from the get-go.
The next one here, I think all of us have gotten these texts. I've been getting them the last couple days that USPS is holding a parcel for me or whatever it might be. But fake shopping notifications. Again, a lot of us doing a lot of shopping. Good idea to maybe keep a list, an Excel list or whatever it is, what you've purchased, when it's expected to be delivered. And again, so that way you can kind of see through some of these texts and things that pop up on your phone.
Oh gosh, right, Bill, you're spot on this one, right? We've gotten these fake shipping notifications, and you're going to see a ton of these after Cyber Monday. And again, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, that entire weekend, because they know there's a large percentage of us that are going to be searching or shopping from the comfort of our home. And so again, they send out 1 million text messages telling you that there's an issue with your shipping information. They're missing a piece of information. Please click on this link. Well, first off, mostly they don't ask for my phone number when I'm filling out an order form, right? When I'm clicking the buy now, they might have my name in my email, but they don't have my cell phone number. So I think what you've said is a great idea, especially if you are a big online shopper. Keep a spreadsheet, put in there what the tracking number is and what the anticipated date of arrival. And the minute you get that package, delete it, because you just don't need any more cluttering your mind about what's come and what's yet to come. So great idea around all of that.
So this next one, though, is new to me. Advent calendars. This is something apparently you guys want us to be watching out for. Tell me more about Advent calendars.
Yeah, so it's interesting. They've just gotten to be more and more popular all the time. We have seen in the last couple of years, we've seen reports to our scam tracker, um, these advent calendars being advertised online, but they are not being delivered as promised. Some were received, but not what you thought they were going to receive. Other inferior products. So they're everything from beauty products to a wine a day to a beer a day. So if you're going to order those things, number one, can you receive alcohol in your state as an independent person? In South Dakota, we have some tricky rules around wine and spirits being shipped. And so look up the company on bbb.org before you buy from them, or best yes, walk into their place of business and try and buy that advent calendar, from them personally. I say, our local businesses, even if they're big box stores, they put a lot of money into our economy every year, and they're betting on us. They're betting that we're going to walk through that door and make a purchase. So that's the best way to, get your advent calendars ahead of time and have them all ready to go.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. They're all over the place. It's been, like you said, a really huge boom in popularity for those over the past couple of years. These last two, Jessie, again, holiday wish list items. If you're not finding it in that big box store, kind of like you said, if all of a sudden it pops up on Facebook Marketplace or eBay or wherever it might be, just take some extra time, be careful. And then puppy scams. A lot of, maybe getting a new dog for the family for Christmas. Unfortunately, you turn around and you see a lot of those might get returned after the first of the year. Be just extra careful when buying an animal, potentially for the holidays.
Oh gosh, absolutely. So just one thing on those wish list items, I would guess 10 of the last 12 years I've had somebody reach out to me because they saw a really great price on a handbag that they wanted, and they got it and it was really inferior product. So again, if the prices are too good to be true and it's a high demand item, we're going to tell you walk away, go try and find it somewhere else. And the holidays are not the time to buy a new animal or bring a pet into your family. But we're going to tell you, shockingly, 80% of sponsored pet advertisements may be fake. 80% of them.
Wow.
They recycle the same websites. They just put a new name on them. So we're going to tell you, if you're really seriously considering a new pet for the holiday, perhaps this is the time to adopt and not shop.
Yeah. Head on down to your local animal shelter and get a dog or a cat that's been there for a while that needs a forever home.
Absolutely. They make wonderful pets. It's like they know that they have been saved and they've been anxiously waiting to walk into your home.
100%. Jessie, and again, it kind of goes without saying too, but with all the online shopping and all the holiday shopping that we're going to be doing over the next several weeks, just be extra careful when you're putting your personal information out there online. And I think Josh would always tell us to make sure you use a credit card, something that you can get a refund that has some scam protection built into it.
Absolutely. That's such sage advice. And while we want to have a budget and we want to stick to it, and you think it might be best to use your debit card because it keeps you a little more in check, put it on a credit card, take that money out of your account and pay it right off. You can make 1 million payments a month. So you do have a few more protections with a credit card than you do with a debit card this holiday season.
Yeah, the credit card companies will never say no for you making a whole lot of payments throughout the month, right?
Absolutely. Music to their ears.
Yes, it is. All right, Jessie, want to say also again in the article on 1011now.com and on the YouTube description, we have a link to this naughty list, the 12 scams of the holidays. Also, again, have that link to the BBB newsletter in there as well, so again, folks can keep up to date with the latest. Was there anything else you wanted to make sure you mentioned before we let you go today?
Well, you know what? It's never too soon to be thinking about the holidays. So if you want to still get your holiday budget together, you've still got lots of time to do that. So again, just take a few minutes, scratch out who it is you're going to buy for, keep that running list, and stick to a budget. You'll feel a lot more satisfied when 2025 rolls around.
Well, and it's a lot of fun too. You make a budget. I have 2 young kids at home, and my wife and I, we've blocked out a certain amount of dollars. And then when you're going to go spend that dollars, it's a lot of fun because you've saved that money for that specific thing, and you're not stressing about, am I spending too much? Am I spending too little? It's like, this is the amount I have. Let's go spend it and let's have fun.
Absolutely. The joy of saving and being able to buy that thing because you've waited for it and now you can do it. There's nothing like that feeling. So yes, go for it.
All right. Well, Jessie, appreciate your time as always. I'm not sure when we'll talk again. If we don't talk before Thanksgiving, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And thanks so much for your insight today.
My pleasure, Bill. Thanks so much for having me.
All right, that was Jessie Schmidt with the Better Business Bureau. We always appreciate having her on, again, stand in for Josh. But again, who knows? Maybe we're going to have her take over for Josh. I don't know. But appreciate everyone for tuning in, for watching. Again, as always today, keep it tuned to 1011, both on air and online, for all of your latest news, weather, and sports. Until next time, hope everyone has a nice Monday.
1011 News is everywhere. Download our smart TV apps and follow us